Well, here at home, Alberta and Saskatchewan have been under severe weather warnings for the past 2 days, and the border city is no exception. Yesterday, more than 12 millimeters of rain fell here in Lloydminster, winds blowing from 40 to 60 kilometers an hour. Funnel clouds have also been appearing around the province, including one that nearly touched down yesterday just outside the city. According to Dan Kulak with Environment Canada, Lloydminster should be in the clear from any more extreme weather.
The whole system has actually moved off further to the east now. So it's not really the type of day we're going to expect a lot of funnel cloud activity across much of the province here. Certainly it's a reminder, though, I think, of the fact that we're moving into what would typically be seen as the summer severe weather season.
Even with the system passing, there's still a chance of rain for the rest of the night and tomorrow. Welcome back, everyone. A spring cleanup was organized for the border city's downtown this morning, and the rain didn't stop a few volunteers from getting out to tidy up our downtown streets. 30 people gathered at the route for a pancake breakfast to kick off the cleanup.
It's just one day a year we get together. We encourage downtown business owners and property owners, people who work downtown, to clean up their area. Pick up garbage, walk the alleys, walk the streets, just do a general cleanup.
The organization, previously known as the Downtown Business Improvement District, says their goal is simple: to improve downtown.
We want to engage business owners, property owners, and then work together to make downtown a profitable, busy, fun place to work and to shop.
If you couldn't get out to the event, Downtown Lloydminster is still encouraging businesses to get out and help clean up our city. And there are so many diets out there, some temporary or some that may direct you to cut out certain foods in order to quickly lose weight. But problems may arise as soon as the dieting period is over. In this week's Healthy Living, Josh Ryan examines what to do and what not to do when returning to your regular eating habits.
Trying to lose weight comes with difficulties during and after the dieting process, largely because the body wants the food it's now deprived of.
It will give us kind of this insatiable hunger to eat carbs and eat just kind of higher calorie foods, which this can lead to kind of a lot of guilt and lack of self-control or self-trust with food.
Renee Weinkoff ran into this issue after recently competing in Saba, as reintroducing high-sodium foods caused him to drastically increase his water retention.
Pretty much every fast food in the world is high in sodium, right? That's how they get all their flavor out of it. And that's exactly what I did. I went from my strict dieting to jumping into trying all these fast foods again, which was the dumbest thing I could have done.
Weinkoff is now back to monitoring each meal, trying to alternate between choosing foods for him and foods for his health.
The next day, take a good day of healthy eating again. Then the third day, eat a cheeseburger or a taco or whatever you want to do it. You just got to really slowly introduce the high sodium foods and the little bit unhealthy food back into your system.
Those healthy days consist of eating a balanced meal with greens, complex carbohydrates, high-quality fats, and lean sources of protein.
You could do salmon, tuna, you could do chicken, any kind of poultry or lean red meat.
And this can also apply to high-performance athletes who are looking to eat junk food after competition or continuing to eat high-carb meals.
You're burning it and you're burning it and you're burning it because you're playing. If you continue to eat like that come Monday, you're going to start packing on some calories. You're going to start taking in the extra calories. You're going to start packing on some pounds.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
Grain safety issues remain front and center every growing season, and the wet weather is increasing producers' anxiety, especially as some still have crops in the field from last year. In this week's Agriculture Report, Gerard Lampow finds out how producer groups are advocating grain safety.
Farm safety is important to everyone, and and not just Sask-Wheat, but and certainly not just commissions,
Bill Gale is the chair of Sask-Wheat. They are the latest group to sign on to be grain safe, encouraging producers and ag stakeholders to be constantly mindful of safety issues by investing in the Be Grain Safe program.
We've put in, I think it's a 3-year program. We'll be putting in $10,000 a year.
Having Sask-Wheat come on is really important to us because it is the producers. We perceive it as the producers saying, we acknowledge that this is a hazard, we acknowledge that we need the education, and we would like you to provide it.
Glenn Blahy grew up on a farm in Manitoba and is the Agricultural Health and Safety Specialist with the Canadian Agriculture Safety Association in Winnipeg. He says the Be Grain Safe program evolved from two perspectives: the need to provide education and awareness to producers, and also to make sure first responders understand the nuances of dealing with grain entrapment.
Our training program for the emergency responders is a program that's being developed to the National Fire Prevention Association standards. We are working at developing that course with several very experienced, accredited emergency responder firefighter trainers.
The Safety Association is also outfitting a mobile unit to hit the road in June, visiting major community events.
Our game plan is that we are going to certainly attend as many agricultural event trade shows. Ag in Motion, I believe, is going to be our first stop with the trailer.
People can garner the proper knowledge so that we can get any types of farm incidents and accidents down to hopefully nothing.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
This is Newcap Sports.
Well, after another successful Red Dog season where the team earned its second straight Capital District Championship, it was time for the organization to give back to its players in the form of year-end awards. Lance Phillips was at the banquet and caught up with the award recipients.
A fine ending to a fine season, and for some players, a fine career as Red Dogs. Wednesday's awards banquet provided an end to literally the perfect season, and for a few players, unexpected acknowledgement of their hard work.
When he was describing the player up there, I was like, oh, that's not me. I mean, it's just a huge honor. Never expected it, and it's just awesome that I was able to receive that award. Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get the offensive one because usually it goes to a quarterback or a running back, someone that really gets the points, gets the points for the team. But it was nice that they switched it up to actually give it to a lineman and to give to me, so it was pretty good.
The most unexpected turn came when the coaching staff couldn't decide on one player for MVP, instead handing hardware to two of their talented players.
I felt like he deserved it more, but it was just a great experience all around with him, and I just love the fact that we both got it and we're good buddies and we just have fun.
It's great to split it with especially him, just because I've known him known him and played with him for so long, and I can understand why and see why we both split it. We both were there for every practice, or every practice we could make it. We left everything on the field, just like Rod and Corey asked for.
I can't wait to see where these players go, and I hope to see some in junior and hopefully some pro football, in the future years. And I guarantee, I feel we have the talent that can happen easily. So.
But in order for that to happen, players need to develop, and coaching is critical to player development and success.
I can't say enough good things about them. They taught me, they taught everyone so much. They take you to a whole nother level. They step up your game so much. It's crazy how they have so much experience, so much knowledge that they give to everyone. It's more than you could ask for.
They put their rivalries from the fall aside, and it's really about the game of football. It's really about the players. And to me, that shows the character that those coaches truly have inside. And that's what's reflecting into these players, and that's part of the reason of the success we have.
When compared to past seasons, 2017 provided something special, and the something in question is easily identifiable.
This year, just being able to honor Rod and just being able to win that defensive award and being my last year as well, it's pretty awesome.
No, this one's definitely stuck out a little more just because of Rod and all of that's happened. But yeah, this year was mainly more special, I think.
Yes, it definitely was, just because it was my last year playing with all these guys, and especially after Rod passing away, it was definitely special because of him.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.